What's up, Juventini? Alberto here. Got all your Juventus news. All right, Kean is heading out the door. Is somebody coming in as coverage? Carnesecchi as part of the Koopmeiners deal, trying to swing Koopmeiners this month. All right, and health status and contract status on Adrien Rabiot, as well as new signing Giallo and Federico Chiesa. We got a ton to talk about, so like the video, subscribe to the channel. This is the AJC. Let's rock. First things first, it is 21 years to the day since we lost one of the great characters of Calcio L'Avvocato, Gianni Agnelli. All right, there is nothing left to say about one of our long time standing fearless leaders, and I'm just going to simply leave with one of his quotes, one of his many quotes, but one that always stood out to me that I personally loved, and it was that success is never final, failure is never fatal, it's the courage that counts. Rest in peace, Gianni Agnelli. Always thinking of you. All right, now we get to the rumor mill. Okay, so as far as rumors, it's getting a little wild out there as the mercado starting to get close. We have got a report saying keep eyes on Frank Kessie, a profile that Allegri has always admired. And to be honest, I still don't see anything going down with Kessie, all right? But then it gets even wilder. Carnesecchi, rumored to keep eyes on him as he could be part of a Koopmeiners deal. All of a sudden, it got even crazier, saying that Juve is looking at swinging for Koopmeiners right now, even at 40 million euros, to avoid waiting until the summer and any potential challenges for the player's signature, all right? I highly doubt all of this. It would be very difficult to deal with the Atalanta and even get Carnesecchi involved in the deal. As far as Koopmeiners go, 40 million right now this window. There are still reports that Juve is in extremely close contact with Samardzic and his entourage, and maybe, just maybe, that happens this month. That would be a deal I see as being logical for this particular month. I cannot see Koopmeiners being brought in at 40 million euros this window. However, who knows what they've got in their plans. But the question has been brought up by our friend Mirko Di Natale in a poll question on Twitter. Right now, it is 55% in favor of Samardzic, as the question is, do you take Samardzic now or do you wait for June and then take Koopmeiners in June? For me, bring me Samardzic now. And I personally feel that we could swing both depending on the business that we have outgoing in the summer. So yeah, I would personally aim for both. That's just me. As we also have to think about Adrien Rabiot's contract extension, and that's going to be brought up a little bit later, okay? Because we have Moise Kean, and his deal is wrapped up. He is set to go to Atletico. Now the medical's set for Monday, as this should be wrapped up in the next couple days. 500,000 euro loan, and Atletico to pick up the full salary. He is on his way out the door. Should be finalized in the next couple days. This comes to us from everyone: Agresti, Di Marzio, and Fabrizio Romano. As far as who's coming in as maybe coverage, Bernardeschi's name continues to pop up as coming in the other way for protection and coverage down the stretch of the season. Let's wait and see. All right, now I told you we were going to talk about Adrien Rabiot's contract extension and everything. Well, the latest rumors suggest that it is going to maybe have to be at the exact same money if Juventus wants to renew with the player. And this is probably going to be where it becomes difficult and a tough decision for Juventus, because even staying at the same, the talks have been the same amongst the roster and everybody, trying to stretch out and trying to drop those annual costs. But we will see if they give in and keep Adrien Rabiot around, who is, over the past couple years, brought his name in high regard around the team, all right? And I don't think anybody, whether you love him or hate him, can deny the importance Adrien Rabiot has had on this team. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens with that contract extension, all right? Now, as far as his fitness goes, there are more concerns about Adrien Rabiot's calf strain than there is concern about Federico Chiesa's current knee issue, all right? So that's the latest that was brought this morning. However, Romeo Agresti shortly after that confirmed, saying that he will be available for the Inter game. Okay, Adrian Rabiot will be available for the Inter game. As far as Federico Chiesa goes, expect both of these guys to be kept out as precautionary reasons for the game against Empoli this weekend. We can expect to see Miretti and Yildiz against Empoli. All right, and to be honest, Miretti's going to have to do a lot better. I think Kostic and him, I said it before the last game, I would not start Miretti. What he's got going on with Kostic, it doesn't look that great, but we'll see if he could turn it around, because it does look like he's slated to start against Empoli. All right, now that wraps up your news. Again, a lot to kind of digest there and break it down, but I want to hear from all of you. If you had your choice, Samardzic now, Koopmeiners in June, who are you taking? And what do you think about the Rabiot contract extension? Would you extend him at the same money, or do you want to see, I mean, we could all say we want to see it lowered, but would you pull the trigger on the same money on a multi-year contract extension? What if that signing also affects bringing in, say, Koopmeiners and Samardzic and turns that into one? Let me know what you think about all the rumors. It's getting wild as we get closer and closer to the end of this mercato. We will see. It might be staying put for Juventus, but let me know what you think, and I'll be back tomorrow with another daily update video. As always, fino alla fine, forza Juventus. Ciao tutti.